y'all. Got on my beauty shop shirt. Hey, I want to do a Shasé set right now, but I would totally like bang in right into my computer. Shasé. Yeah, like my beauty shop shirt. Okay, y'all. I just put some music on while some people join. I finally got my creative wall up. I'm so hyped about that. So tonight we're gonna talk about selling it. Ooh. Yeah, I'm in jazz mode because I'm writing a Harlem Renaissance piece right now. Woo. I can't wait to finish this play that I'm writing. It's a Harlem Renaissance piece. It's gonna be bananas. All right. Hey. Oh, I don't want the music to stop. But that is my theme music right now that I listen to in the car, everywhere I go. For anybody that saw my, hi Jamel, hi Teresa. Anybody that saw my flyer this week, I'm talking about selling it. Selling it. What is it? Selling your body? Selling what? What are you selling? Or selling out? So, y'all, I have my little lesson. Y'all know I'm an educator. I have my little lesson plans right here. No, but seriously, a lot of people don't understand why I do these lives. I started doing them for some of my mentees who, I put a chair here, but I don't feel like sitting. For some of my mentees who come, some of my clients, I do have clients who are singers, actors, and I have clients who are singers and dancers. They are performance artists. Yes, Renaissance, and that's my last name, Jones, and my sister's on here. She's a Jones family. Yeah. So I do give online lessons in performance, acting coaching, and performance and dance coaching. I don't teach dance technique. That's not my thing. A lot of dancers come to me with technique and they need help on performance because they're auditioning for theater and things of that sort. So it has come up recently that I was in an audition. Hi, mommy, I love you. And it's so funny because there are people who can sing. Hi, Ambe. There are people, artists, that can sing a song, honey. But this is the thing. In an audition, I saw them close their eyes and kill that song, right? No emotion, no performing. And I mean, in a theater audition, you want to sell what it is that you have. So I never knew what my it factor was. So when I say selling it is your it factor. I was always ashamed of my teeth because they were so big. But eventually God was like, girl, you better use them big teeth and smile at the people. So wherever I go, my smile sells me because I'm a happy person. So I had to get used to smiling and using my personality when I walk in a room because that is my it factor. So singers, sell yourselves. Dancers, when you learn all of these dance choreography. Oh, I gotta get all the moves right. Ooh, let me get that move right. Ooh, I got it. But what's happening here? Hey, Kenya, what's happening here? What's happening emotionally? You know what I'm saying? To where if you got up there to perform and the director is looking at you, they're looking at your moves. Ooh, I got the moves, 7 and 8. Nothing is happening here for the audience to relate to you in your face, in your body. Nothing is coming out. So in order to teach the audience and you're performing, this is for performance, you have to sell what it is that makes you super dope. Anybody can learn choreography. Everyone cannot exude the energy and the performance skills that you could have with the technique. It's a balance. So I'm just going to talk about a couple of instances where I remember being, this is for my performers, anybody that's auditioning for something soon. I auditioned for a musical and I was a big girl. I was the big girl, right? I made it. There were 8 other dancers. They were very, very small, and they all had taken like dance classes since they were little. And I'm in there like, oh my gosh, what is the choreographer getting ready to teach me? Because I have no technique, but I'm a performer. I can perform the heck out of this, whatever she's about to teach. So they started twirling and doing these big pirouettes and piqués and chassés. And I'm sitting here like, woo, okay, I got to do all of this. So we did the combination for the director after the choreographer taught it to us. Now my turns and technique is not going to look like the other girls. So I had to sell that thing. When I tell you I had to sell that combination, the director told the choreographer to put me as a soloist on the top. When I tell you every night at that show, when my solo came, I did them turns and I did it differently than everyone else because I sold my it factor. It's not always the greatest thing. Tell your kids, I know a lot of times kids try out for dance and they try out for, different things and they want, cheerleading. You have to look like everybody. When you try out for basketball teams, stuff like that, you have to look alike. I was always that girl that stood out. I remember being, trying out for cheerleading in high school. And I was always that teenager that wanted to know why didn't I make it. The cheerleading coach told me, she said, because you stand out. She said, because you're amazing. And I was like, I can't be on the team because I'm good, because I stand out in a good way. She was like, yes, I need all the girls to look alike and you have a lot of energy and a lot. I was like, okay. So I started a dance team outside of the cheerleaders. When the cheerleaders weren't on the court, my girls would get on the floor and dance. So never always make your child feel, let them know that they should take whatever it is that's special about them, their uniqueness, and sell it. Sell it. If somebody doesn't give you an opportunity, you have to create the opportunity with what God gave you. I used to be very, very much, looking at my body like, oh my gosh, I'm bigger than everybody else. Hey, boo. Yes, Kiki. I'll be like, I'm bigger than everybody. I don't have the technique. Even as a singer, my sister is a international songstress. She has perfect pitch, so when I sing, she's looking at me like, girl, you have got to stop, but she's giving me pointers over the years, like, sell the song. If you're not going to be on key, at least sell it. So my performers, the singers that come to me, they don't come to me for voice lessons, but they come to me because they're great singers and they need help with performance. So I find your it factor and I take that it factor and help you, boom, find it and take it to the top. So those people that can sing, when you walk into audition, you're performing as well. It's a good balance that you need to have. So I want y'all to take that and really think about it when you're going into audition. If you need to take voice lessons because you are a great performer, but you don't know how to stay on key, invest in yourself and get yourself a vocal coach. My sister's on here. She's vocalsbyjamel.com, Tara Jamel Jones. You can hit her up for voice lessons. If you're a dancer, I had to invest in a mentor who helped me to get the basic technique. So now I have a balance. If I need to show up and do a modern dance performance or liturgical at a church, I can do it because I have a balance of performance and technique. But it was an investment of time that I had to invest in myself. This is another example. I'm gonna tell y'all about this. I was in a show of ensemble members. I sang good enough to where I could hold a little note. But in the audition, I sold my song. Like, I sang the song and I was like, ah, da, 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 da. You know, so when I sold it, there were people in the room that could sing. So when it came their turn to sing, they had no personality, no it factor, no performance, nothing. They just stood there and sang. So the director said, Morgan, this scene, I need you to be in the middle, but I need you to sing low. I need you to sing low because you're not going to be on key, but the singers are going to hold the notes, but I need you to that was before, you know, I knew how to hold a little note, little thing, you know what I'm saying? Now I can hold a little note, you know what I'm saying? Because my sister been helping me out. I've been in some shows and some plays doing my thing, and a lot of singers, you know, will help me as an ensemble member find my note, you know what I'm saying? Find it, me. But other than that, that's all I want to talk. Does anybody have anything else anything they want to ask as far as selling yourself? I do these because I found that a lot of people don't understand how much goes into the art. There's so much, y'all. I don't know why I'm standing on top of this thing. There's so much that goes into the art, and I think people look at, hey, Giovanni, I think people think the art is like easy. And, oh, I'm just going to jump in there because I'm pretty. Oh, I'm just going to jump in there because, you know, I know so-and-so. When you actually get in there and you don't have your knowledge, and you just think you're going to go in there and sing, or you just think you're going to go in there and have some technique, you better be able to perform in front of a real theater director. You see what I'm saying? Because what happens is you get in there and you get disappointed and be like, why didn't I looking at me? Okay. I put up a tip today, and it said, when you go to audition, don't focus on getting the role, but be memorable. Understand that even if you don't get a role and you're memorable, you bring that technique and you bring that performance aspect. They remember you. They might be going home and writing a play just for you. Whatever they were looking for at that moment, the character doesn't fit who you know, whatever you brought to the audition. And that's okay. It might have been a look or something like that. But please don't go in an audition thinking I'm going to get a role because I'm talented and no, sometimes it's just the character description, and they are going to be calling you for something else. So you bring that headshot and you bring your information, make sure it's there, because they might call you and be like, look, I wrote a play. You're the lead character. I couldn't cast you on my last one because yada, yada, yada. But y'all, it's not easy. And I see more and more people not following their dreams because they think they got it. You have to invest in your craft. You have to invest in your craft. And even actors, you can't just get in front of a camera and say lines. You just can't. You have to invest in emotional recall and learning how to get into the character. It's a lot of work. I'm sweating right now because I'm very excited. Oh, my lesson plans. See, that's what happens, y'all. I get excited, and I used to get in trouble as an educator because they used to come in and observe me, and I'd be all away from my lesson plan. But the kids was learning and having fun, so that always brought my my scores back up. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters. But I am rocking my beauty shop shirt again, like I said earlier. I'm excited. We have Pouring the Pulpit in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm going to use this time to promote some stuff. Tennessee. Yeah, Chantel, honey. Director right here. Know what I'm talking about. Memphis, Tennessee, we're doing From Pouring to the Pulpit. That is directed and written by Minister Danielle Williams McCord. Google her, look her up. June 16th in Greensboro. Everybody hear me? In Greensboro. Carlos Massey is doing Her Story, His Truth. So I need y'all to get tickets to that. A whole bunch of my friends are in it. Tyson C is in it. Tiffany Murphy is in it, who's also in my show Plane. I love Tiffany. She's like so freaking talented. Keisha Wright. Y'all know Keisha has a awesome go to Carlos Massey's page to see where you can get tickets. And it's been on my page. I don't know if you can find it because I post so much. Go to Nakisha Wright's page. She has some dates that you need to save. She has a poetry book and a play called What Fairy Tale is the name of her project. So I'm just excited for my people in Greensboro. I'm excited for my people in Atlanta doing great things. I'm really, really, really excited. If you have anything that you're promoting, please let me know. I will do my best to share it. Yeah, I don't be sharing everything, not because I don't want to, but some stuff I don't, yeah. If it's dope, I'm gonna share it. You know what I'm saying? If I love you, I'm gonna share it. Other than that, sell it. Find your it factor. Whatever the it factor is, your it factor is the thing that makes you unique, the thing that sets you apart from everybody else, the thing that you think makes you ugly, or you think it's horrible, or you don't like it and you wish you never had it. That's the one thing that's going to take you over the top. Please believe me. I never thought I would be a plus size dancer choreographing for a legendary historical production with 5 of my other dancers, plus size dancers. And I'll call them out. Maya Craig, Khadijah Wilson, Portia McCullum, Mel Faison, my other, Katia Scott. I can't forget Katia. And the fine dancers, but I was just talking about the extra fine girls, which are the plus size dancers, just for what I'm talking about, the it factor. So y'all rock out, rock your it factor, sell it, don't sell out, don't be like nobody else. Don't nobody care about what everybody else is doing. Because once you try to be somebody else and try to live somebody else's dream, yours gets pushed back because God has something planned for you. What he gave you, the big teeth that he gave me, he wanted me to use it to inspire people and to smile when I walk in the room. So I can't be afraid of that. I have to love myself, love all of this, all of that. Love it, love it, love it, and be you. I love you guys. Remember to bloom and give it life all day, every day. Please hit my inbox if you have questions or if you need something, if you need a lesson, singers, dancers, actors, if you need a performance lesson online or in person, I'm here. Love y'all. Peace.